Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 14 of Future's Edge, which is a mod pack by Landstryder, and we're here on Landstryder's server, which is hosted for us by Aim to Game, and we're actually at Landstryder's base. Landstryder and Dornall live here, and they've built this Enderman spawner, and we need to get a couple of these guys into some soul vials so we can do some crafting with them. I've already spent some time. I've gotten a whole bunch of ender pearls from them, so now we just need to grab a couple of these. Plus some spares for good measure, why not? We could be on our way. I've spent quite a bit of time between episodes working on that path, so I guess, oh, it's nighttime. Okay, let me just sleep first, and then I can show off the, oh, nope, don't want to waste that. There we go. Let's have a bit of a nap before we make the long journey home. The whole, like, 5 minutes. Did I just pick up the horse? Well, I guess that's one way of carrying it around. Oops, sorry, Bella. No, oops. Everything's fine. You didn't see that. Anyway, here's the path, right? So, I don't want to show too much of Landstryder's base because him and Dornall are doing their own thing. But they've got a path leading out this way. And the other day, Landstryder was like, well, I'm going to go up to here. You can build up to there if you want to, so I decided to do just that. We've got this little path that cuts through all the terrain here. I've tried to keep it in with like the natural shape of the terrain as much as I can and, you know, make it look all natural and all the rest of it, but it's still easy to follow. And so we've done a little bit of shaping along, you know, like retainer walls, but mostly just following the contours of the terrain. I think I only chopped down one tree to finish this path. And it leads all the way back to our bridge. We can hang around to the right here, and we can put our horse back. We've got a nice easy trip the whole way. So I kind of like that. I think it's a nice little touch. It makes you feel like the server's more alive when people's bases are actually connected together. So I like that. I think that's cool. And I've done a few other bits and pieces here too, off camera, because it was bugging me that this wasn't working properly, so I finished it. We've got power into this assembler, so now I can actually show you what I was talking about. I basically just dump logs in the back here. It feeds them into the machine. It crafts those into planks. Looks like we're actually out of spruce wood. Then it combines those with what would be a bucket of the liquid. In fact, it's got it in a tank, makes the treated wood planks, and then those get pushed out into another storage drawer here, and we've got all of our excess creosote oil in that fluid tank just there. So I guess this is, oh no, it's out of coal now. That was the problem. I've gone through most of my coal. Oh, and this thing's full of that stuff. I should have brought that back with me earlier. Oh well, at least we're gonna get most of another stack of steel there, and that's why I've got it going. Oh, what is that? Well, that gives me a good excuse to show off. Well, let's just run over there. Let's just run over and see what that is. Looks like the villagers have been busy in my absence. I spent ages over working on that path, waiting for grass to grow, and I guess they got bored without me. So let's see what they've been up to. It's a pretty big, huh? Oh, I see. They've rebuilt the ruins that we found here. Well, how did they know what blueprint to follow? Huh. Well, I guess maybe the villagers have schematica as well. They are part of the same mod pack, right? Let's go in here. Oh, I bet it was your doing, wasn't it? We just brought you back to the base. I bet you knew what you were doing. So obviously we just rebuilt this this chapel here. I guess the villagers needed somewhere to scratch their spiritual itch, I guess, after all those traumatic journeys through the Nether. Yeah, I just finished rebuilding this, and we've got this lever as well, so the door still opens up. We've got our entrance down to where I've actually been farming a whole lot of pumpkins. Let's see if any have regrown. Just have some food. Yeah, I need to get some emeralds from somewhere. I didn't show this off last episode. This is basically what I did. So I've got a whole bunch of pumpkins growing down this pathway here. I just run down every so often and collect them. I do want to make proper crop fields soon. but I needed the emeralds now, so I just set that up quickly. Let's come out of here, lock this up, and you probably saw it on the floor there, but I want to give you the full effect. If we head, or what is... Let's take care of our pest problem here. Ah! There we go. Don't want giant spider infestations, they get out of control. So if we head in here, right? The problem I've been having when crafting is like, I'll be in here trying to craft something. This is where all our stuff is. And then I need to run all the way over there to get some resources or like cook something. And then I have to run all the way back again. So I've made a bunch of these travel anchors. We had 2 last episode and they weren't enough. Turns out we actually need 4 of them. So I've got 1 here, 1 in the chapel, 1 in the herbalist, and then 1 in the mine. So we can very, very quickly run back and forth between locations. And that has already made a huge, huge difference. Just the amount of like running around that it's been taking to get stuff done. But we do have an objective for today, and that is to upgrade our sword with this ender crystal, right? And that means we need to get a soul binder. And while we're at it, we have got a couple of quests along the same lines, right? The soul binder and the slice and splice. We're actually going to craft those, and we're going to get them set up in the hospital here, which probably has people in. Are you guys not feeling very well? Dan the guard, Gabriella the baker, too many cakes, made yourself feel sick? Yeah, I know the feeling. I think this is who we've been trading to get all the emeralds. Just give her a whole bunch of those pumpkins. She gives us a whole bunch of emeralds in return. It's a pretty good deal. But let's see if we can craft these machines now. Guess I should dump the stuff that's in our inventory as well. Soul vials, I could probably... Do I even have space anywhere? Fine, these can live in here for now. Do I have... I did have a creeper head not too long ago. I think I'm going to need that. I realized as I got it that I hadn't had one before. And we're actually going to need one to craft this machine. So soul binder, creeper head, enderman head, zombie head, and all the rest of it. So one of you. What else do we need? We need 4 solarium. So let's grab that. Excellent. And a machine chassis. Oh, I forgot how much of a pain these were to craft. Okay, right. Treated wood. Bunch of you. Bunch of you. What was the rest of it? A bunch of iron. I'll just grab a stack of that for now, and we'll see how many we can craft. So one of these means 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then basic capacitor, what's that? Redstone, copper, and gold or something like that. Let's give that a try as well. Yep, one of those. We may have overdone that slightly, but whatever. We might have to make more in a minute. Oh, and then a whole bunch of steel. Okay, I think we've actually got some steel as well now. And crafting some more. So 1 machine chassis. 1 soul binder. Okay, that's one of the machines done. Fantastic. Right, quests. What's the other one? The slice and splice. So what do we need to craft that one? Slice? Okay, so what are we going to go for? What's the difference here? Oh, I see, they're just reversed. Okay, that's fine. Well, we need to make another 4 of those gears then. I should have just made 2 chassis. I should have known. And then another basic capacitor, and then that. So we should have that machine chassis. Yep, great. So we need 1 more Enderman head. I think we have a couple of spares of those. We need to make... Oh, let's grab a couple of sticks, and then we can make an axe. We can make a fresh pair of shears, and we need 5 solarium. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I overdo that? Nope, perfect. Boom, slice and splice as well. 2 quests in 1. Okay, so what do we get for completing these? Zombie heads we can get easily. I don't know what I want to go for. Let's just do the solarium. Why not? Makes no difference. We can get all of that stuff pretty easily now. Broken spawner, Enderman, soul vial, Enderman, octatic capacitor. We're going to go for this one because I haven't actually broken any spawners yet, so that's quite handy. And then let's grab a few other bits. We need some like energy conduit. Do we have our Yeta wrench? We do now. In fact, let's just dump some of this other stuff so we have some space. I'll tidy up later. For now, we just want to get on with the episode. Let's make a trip over very quickly to the mine. And this capacitor is now full, so we've got 25,000 RF. Now, I am still, ooh, there we go, planning on getting some work done in terms of power generation over in the main city here. But I am not quite ready for it yet. I haven't actually quite decided what we're going to do, and I figure for now, this will be more than good enough. We just need to, you know, decide what we're going to do with where we're going to put the machines. And I'm kind of deciding as I'm talking here. And if we place this down in the middle, we don't even need cables, actually. That should power them. Yes, perfect. Okay, now, moment of truth. Do we have what we need to make this ender crystal? I just eyeballed our lives as well. We do actually have enough to actually enchant the thing, which is nice. Ender crystal. 1 soul vial, 1 vibrant crystal. I think we can just about handle that. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope it was that, wasn't it? Pulsating iron. No, vibrant alloy, not pulsating. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 emerald. Boom. Okay, vibrant crystal. And then we need a soul vial with the soul of an enderman. And I put those here. Great. Okay. Oh, maybe this is appropriate. We're doing this crazy mad scientist stuff just as the sun goes down. Nighttime's the best time for stuff like this, guys. Soul binder, here we go. You and you, and this costs XP? Oh yeah, apparently it does. Use player XP, do it. What? That is so creepy. What? Okay, I was not expecting that. They've changed things in this mod. That was kind of different. Okay. A little bit creeped out now. I'm sure I'll get over it. Don't worry about me, guys. And then we need to put the ender crystal on the ender. This is the ender squared now, or will be soon. Stick you in here. Empowered for and travel. Okay. Will this work? Ah, I see. We hold down shift and then it'll let us go to those locations. Oh, wow. We can go straight to the mine. That's amazing. We don't actually need those in between locations. Okay. Yeah, that was totally worth the two episodes of work. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so I do have a plan for something I want to get done for the rest of the episode. In fact, let's just sleep so I can show you. Come on, daytime. We need to expand this town, and like I've said before, I do actually have a couple of buildings I want to build here in the city square, and we will be getting to those, but something I've been meaning to do for ages, because we don't have a good source of stuff like leather, is I want to make the hunting lodge. And I've kind of picked a spot for it. I think we're actually going to be expanding across this little river here. So what is this thing? Maple woods. The maple woods extend over onto this little outcropping there, but you can kind of see where the path already leads down to where we're going to put the hunting lodge. And the hunters are going to be scouting out through this birch forest and trying to find us some game. Bit of rabbit meat. Some wild cows, maybe. We'll see what they can get for us. Mostly I want the leather. So the path now runs over this way. around the corner, and I really like this area. Okay, so you go this way, and this is like a natural tunnel that leads underneath where that bridge was, and I thought that was really cool. And it leads out to like here, right next to, like, overlooking where our first village is. And we've got this kind of gravel island here, Creeper Island, because I keep seeing creepers there every time we're running along that kind of pathway. So I think eventually we're gonna have a path that leads through here, maybe another bridge from here over to that island, and maybe put, I don't know, something like a lighthouse there. I thought that might be kind of cool. It's not very Banished. They don't have lighthouses in Banished, but at some point we're gonna run out of buildings. We're gonna have to start getting creative. But yeah, we're gonna put the hunting lodge here because it's surrounded by these trees. This was a little lake that I filled in. I wanted to build around it, but there's already a couple of pools of water here, and this gave us the opportunity to build these structures. Well, let me just show you the blueprint, because it's quite for a little hunting lodge. It's actually a pair of buildings, and again, we're copying the design from Banished, or rather, I've made a Minecraft interpretation of it. So we needed some space, and I think this works out pretty well. It'll be built, and we'll still have space around it. It'll be surrounded by trees. I think it'll fit quite nicely in here. And then later on, I need to figure out how I'm going to get a path to run down here. And if we go to where the maple woods are, I'll just show you all this poison ivy everywhere. It doesn't seem to be doing much anymore. Like, you can stand right on it and nothing happens. I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, we get to here, and you can almost see it through those trees. I don't know how well it's going to come out on video. But we're directly opposite, like, one of those intersections with the paths. That's the schoolhouse there where it's all white. So that we could make a bridge coming across here and have another route into these woods. I thought that might be kind of interesting as well. Not this episode, maybe not even for a few episodes, but just thinking long-term plans, trying to figure out where we want to put buildings, you know? The only problem is I'm not ready to build this yet. I need to go and grab all the resources. I haven't got anything on me, so bear with me just a sec, guys, and I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. I also just realized that I could have gone straight back to the town hall by using my sword. I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that I have this thing now. Maybe we'll have to set another location over here as well. But without further ado, let's put this printer on and see how well this one builds. And make sure we're actually happy with the stinking thing once it's finished, of course. Build, build, build. Okay, the building is placed now. I just want to get a few bits and pieces before we head over there, and I'll show it off. I want to basically make a few more of these ground traps. So I grabbed the couple that we had. We need to craft a few more. I pre-harvested all of the wheat because I knew I'd need some for grain bait, right? But I forgot that I also needed string. So I think what we're going to do is go and harvest the industrial hemp, which we haven't done. Oh no! What are you? Okay, not a problem. Under control. Those Spriggans are an absolute nightmare. Between the Spriggans and the Geonox, it's surprising I haven't had a heart attack yet. Seriously, things just pop out at you from nowhere. But if we grab all this industrial hemp. Oh, the one just popped up. I think that's probably more or less all of it. Do I have those seeds in here? No, I must have them in the other place. So if we go back to the town hall, industrial hemp seeds can go. Yeah, there we go. I am saving them just in case. Do we actually have string over here? Yeah, we have like 2 stacks of it. It's fine. It's fine. We need more anyway. So let's grab this and you. Plus, it gave us an excuse to use that farm. We haven't used that thing in ages, so that can go in like that. The hemp fibers in there. Put this in because I want to see if we've got. We're just shy of 3 stacks, but it's fine. Let's just let's make a whole bunch of grain bait. What's that? Fish trap bait. Grain bait is this one. Oh, we only needed that, right? Okay, and then if we use the rest of the string to make some actual traps. that should be more than enough. We may have overdone that slightly, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's run back over there for the last time. Get these things running, and then if we do need to go and get some leather, we can just pop over there and empty the traps out, hopefully. Let's just run over this bridge. You can, oh, I better hide the wire frame just to get the proper effect. You can kind of see it just peeking out from between all those trees over there. Nice little path leading over to it. If we head around this corner, down into the woods, yeah, this is where our hunting lodge is going to be. So I guess we could put a couple of these excess ones in the storage room here. In case we need a few extras, why not? And then basically we just find some random places and place some traps down. And we'll I'm not going for like the super efficient, we're gonna find the most effective pattern for them. I want it to be kind of like a natural, we've got them dotted all around the woods in this area. This is the trappers' territory, and they know where all the traps are, and we're gonna have to learn over time because I'm definitely gonna forget otherwise. But if we get a few of these placed down, maybe one or two over here somewhere. Let's put one down here. This seems like a place where animals would go for like food and stuff, right? For water. Oh, it's probably actually a bad spot because there's not enough dirt around the edges, but whatever. We'll test it and find out. Maybe down here as well. Yeah, they definitely come down here to have a drink and stuff. And then we can basically just put grain bait in these, and eventually they'll fill up. We can just pop by and get whatever we need. You can probably hear it in my voice, I'm getting pretty tired, guys. I think I'm gonna have to call it there for today. So thank you for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.